boys, Butler.
All right.
Say it again.
Get it out of your system, boys. Getting this off now.
Cool.
Here we go. Go ahead,
Everybody
Dutch.
here? Anybody gone?
Don't, but accounted for.
Yeah. Fudge. All right, gentlemen. Welcome to Anazay, another fucking sandbox. Yet again. Today, we're tasked with finding and locating a local gang coordinated by the 5 Mbappe brothers. They've been known to have ties to the KNG by spotting Blue 4 forces flying in and around the, or in and out of the airfield from Dola. So if you open up your maps, IVO1 is the town of Dola. Small village, approximately 10 compounds or so. High likelihood of civilian presence. So the KNG have a few local assets operating in the area, and Viper 1's been tasked with verifying the UMINT and SIGINT that's been collected by NATO forces over the last few weeks. It's imperative that we find the securities members, as the KNG have started increasing their extremist activities and have started creating recruitment centers in the northwest of the current AO. The Mbappe brothers are essential in this, as they are the doorway to the locals, seeing they've grown up and around the corruption and brutality all their lives. They've been known to smuggle weapons, contraband, women and children from the villages who oppose their affiliation. So, a spot rep on these guys. The first three brothers, Abel, Rimaji, and Osame Mbappe, they're all triplets, and they're around 40 years old, and they all work around their family cafe located at Dola, so IVO1. Gel and Abo Mbappe, Abo being the oldest, are the brains of the gang. They conduct most, if not all, of the meetings and handovers, and they're basically the heads of the snake that we're looking for. Descriptions on them are kind of vague, as they are locals, but Abo likes to grow out his beard and likes to flash his suits from time to time. So look out for anybody who really stands out from the typical crowd. That's all we have for now, really. Any questions so far?
I got a question.
Yeah.
It's the ROE for tonight.
Well, it's a snatch and grab, so it's capture,
Propose a threat,
kill.
do what you have to do, but ideally it would be nice to talk to them with their head in one piece.
Roger.
Anything else, Dutch?
No, that's it for now. I think I heard a question or something.
What's the civilian presence looking like in the area?
Hi.
Okay, roger that.
Yep.
Got a follow-up question. You looking at detaining any of these civilians if they do anything suspicious? Or...
No. So right now, I mean, if they're getting in the fucking way, right, then yeah, detain them. But if they're running around because people are shooting at each other, then that's just standard behavior. Also account for the fact that it is ArmA, and they will just be fucking annoying and stupid. All right, so
Roger.
scroll in on the town of Dola here. It's been pinpointed that they run a family cafe on the southern block of the east side of the road there. Upstairs is assumed to be where they're operating most of their communications and transactions with the KNG affiliated groups, as well as a residence that they also own out back. Alpha and Bravo will push all the way into the town along the same route. Alpha will hit the target building. You guys will stop just short of the entrance so that you're not going to get lit up getting out of the fucking vehicle. Okay. You guys will take care of the cafe, and then once you have that secured, you'll lock that down and hold in place. Okay. Bravo, you guys will roll to the back gate. Make sure no one squirts out the back end. Right. You guys will clear the residence first. All right. We need to start there because they're more than likely going to be here and here to start with. Once the clock starts, then they could be anywhere. All right. You guys need to clear the residence first and then push to building 2. So if you want to split your team, that's fine. But these 2 buildings need to be clear. We're going to assume pretty much every building except the cafe and the residence are entirely civilian. However, we are going to clear these 2 buildings just north of the targets for a buffer zone. X-ray will be behind Alpha, and we will likely assist with clearing, or if there's casualties, we'll run our Delta up there. You'll notice to the west there is a market, and this will be I think we're leaving at what, 1500 Dutch? 1300?
Yes, just about, yeah.
Okay.
Or actually, no, what was it? Yeah, 1500. Yep.
15. Okay.
Yep.
So we'll be hitting this more or less during a busy time. There will be civilians in the area. No frag grenades. No fucking spray and pray. Expect the west side of the road to be pretty heavily inundated with non-combatants. Okay. Unknown how many people will be in the cafe, if they'll be open, if there's civilians in there, unknown. Right. But we are looking for the 5 Mbappe brothers. They are theoretically spread between the residents and the cafe. Okay.
One more thing about the ROE earlier. Laws in this land are kind of loose, so don't just shoot on sight. Really PID, any aggression, because if these people are carrying, then it's their right to do so. So make sure
Yes.
you recognize hostile intent. Let's put it that way.
Roger.
Question follow up to that.
What's up?
What's the civilian presence reaction to us? Are we good or are they gonna shoot us?
They don't know
Well,
us.
I would imagine they're not really going to care when rocks start flying, so that hopefully won't matter. But always keep, eyes in the back of your head. Have a battle buddy. Don't be alone around a bunch of fucking unknowns.
Much.
While this is going on, SOAR. Oh, sorry, Taylor. What's up?
Oh, it was Al.
Oh, Al. What's up?
Go ahead. I'll go ahead. I'll just wait till you're done with the your discussion for SOAR.
So SOAR, what we're gonna have you guys do is kind of go into an orbit around the AO. We don't expect anything too heavy. Enemy strength is expected to be 5 to 8, right? So if all of the brothers and some of their compatriots are there, then 8 guys, right? If some portion of them are there, probably closer to 4 or 6. You guys will be on orbit, just making sure no one squirts out of the AO, and if they do squirt, it'll be your guys' responsibility to track that person and figure out where they're going and what vehicle or on foot where. Once we've secured Dick Faces and the surrounding 4 buildings, we'll go ahead and conduct SSE on all 4 buildings, and then if we find any actionable intel from that search, then we'll go ahead and act on that. But we'll bring the fucking captives back to the base, regroup, build a plan off the actionable intel that we can gather, if we can gather any, and then roll out. Okay, Al, what's up?
You plan on driving the captives back, or you want to exfil them via air?
That is a good question.
Well, I mean, if we hit hard and fast and we're still able, we'll just drive back. No need to land and waste fuel.
Right.
Stay longer on the deck than we have to.
Yeah, we'll see how task saturated you guys are. I mean, if you guys aren't doing anything, then we can do that. But I mean, if there's like 2 squirters, then you guys are going to be busy.
So we're assuming that we're being watched as we depart base.
Pretty
right?
much, yeah.
So what we can do is have all the aircraft make a big showing of making a big group lift off to the northwest, and then while that's happening, you guys could just zip out the back, and hopefully no one's paying any attention.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
that's a good idea. I like that.
That's clever.
While we're out there, we'll set up, in whichever hold points are needed. I think minimum 3 aircraft, a DAP, an H6, both for ISR and support, and then an MH60 for just general reasons.
Roger.
What's up, Deadly?
If some of the Dick Faces are turning dead, do we back and take him with us?
Yeah.
Roger that. So
Well,
we'll
wait,
carry.
can you load the bags into the fucking vehicles, or is it gonna just?
No, we can. We can.
Then yes.
We can bag them. Put them in the
Bring 5 body bags.
Okay.
I got 2
Well,
on it.
And so we'll stay there long enough. So if we do have casualties, we set up fixed CCP.
That'll be it'll likely be the target building, but we'll kind of determine that when we get there. While we're conducting SSE, obviously just all your teams will be given a building and a cardinal direction. Get your guys set up and let them do their thing. Hopefully we should be out of there within about 15 minutes of first shot.
Will do.
Anyone else? Questions?
Yes, sir.
Fairly cut and dry. So we do this.
Don't all back brief you when we're out of the talk.
Gotcha.
Does anyone has any questions? Feel free to bring them up. What's
I
up?
got one last one. Alibi, SOAR, and the squirters. What is the end state that you're looking for with the squirters? We're going to follow them and then do what?
So if you guys can continually track them, then we will load up. We'll send a team in a vehicle to go run him down. If they take off in a vehicle, then we'll have to have you guys basically track them at a distance and see if we can see where they're gonna go, and then we'll use that as actionable intel.
Okay, so we're basically an ISR asset. You don't want us to interdict or anything. You guys will take care of that.
Yeah,
Basically.
we'll take care of it, but there might be a scenario where it's like if they're in a vehicle and they're hauling ass, right? We might be like, hey, can you come pick up this fucking team and go fucking stop him?
Okay.
But we'll
So
again,
we're not going to engage. We're eyes. We're eyes in transportation. Got
stay
it.
firm. But there will be potentially armed combatants in the area, and they're not necessarily all going to be within the compound. So you might get like there's a dickhead behind a rock, over there.
Yeah.
Brings me to my next question. What SOARs are we outside the town?
So outside of the town, unless you're being engaged, it's going to be weapons cold.
Okay.
Or if we give you like a, hey, this fucker just shot at us and he ran around the corner, like go for it if you can see him type thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But for the
Should
most
be
part, we're
very
really
tight.
just here to get the 5 guys.
Right on.
Anyone else?
What's the probability of any QRF?
Unknown. It's a pretty small town, and there's not a lot of substantial areas surrounding it, other than to the north, like closer to the airfield. So anticipate light to no QRF, but take everything with a grain of salt, right?
All right.
Anyone else?
I just know. Anybody hear me?
Yeah.
Is there any ID threat in the area?
Probably
Um,
none.
Probably not, but you never know.
All right. Is the place is it fortified by now?
No, it's just a civilian cafe doing not civilian things.
Hey, King, one last question.
Yeah.
What's the confidence level in the intel?
Pretty
Fairly
high.
high.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd say in the 70 to 80% field.
Copy.
We
But the
know
chances
they
that
own
all
the
of them are
cafe.
there is probably pretty low, or the chances that we can somehow grab all 5 with no one busting out the back gate or fucking picking up a gun. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Cool.
All right. It is currently fucking. I'll make it 1500. At 1510, be staged by the vehicles, ready to rock, and then we'll do our final checks.
Stone.
A firm.
Right, I've got aircraft assignments on the map, guys. If you
Shepard, can you
have a
take a
preference, let me
sword
know.
for now while I backfill Stone?
Yeah. What do you need me to do with them?
Just go over markings,
Yeah, check 1 Bravo.
your whole points, etc., and write down what assets we have. Who's flying what?
I'm thinking, we'll do our big parade to the north, and then the ISR, that is the DAB.
God damn, we walk slow, huh?
Will set up at northwest.
Stone that.
Because I think that'll give the best eyes.
Front.
And then the 60 can be like utility infielder as needed.
Okay.
It's likely they don't take any casualties tonight, and it's all quiet. We all go home. But if something goes wrong, then Richie, you be up. And I don't know if we're able to do resupply yet. Although I don't think the guy's going to need resupply from tonight.
Well, what I'll do is I'll just do the loadout from what we had, even though I know that the mags are wrong. At least
Okay.
I can at least do that. So that way there's medical and slightly boomy stuff in the bird.
Right on. Good. Yeah, Shepard, did you see I wrote on the map the call signs for all the different bird types?
No, but I do now.
Yeah, right edge of the map. So, yeah,
And-
Frank will do DAP, and Al and I will be in the H6, and then Richie will be in the 60.
What are your loadouts going to be?
H6 will be Strike Package Alpha with, using the ISR platform primarily. The DAP will be all guided stuff. I don't know.
Charlie.
I'll leave that up to Frank.
Yeah, Charlie.
Okay, Charlie. And then the 60L will just be a slick bird.
Yeah.
It'll have a resupply in it if for some reason you guys need it.
Yeah, there is resupply in the bird. We don't have the speedball box, but there's like ammo and medical stuff in the bird.
Don't think the ammo is correct though.
It's 5.56. It'll go boom when they load
Hopefully
it up.
it'll work, and if it won't, then well.
Yeah. Well, we'll learn.
And
we'll live and learn.
I'm assuming that with the 60, you want me on a patrol or you want me stationary?
I don't know because you're there for any of the things that we can't anticipate.
Just stay high in an orbit.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Yeah.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
And if you can,
Otherwise
you can
somebody shoves
also
your ass.
some points get stable and provide ISR from your platform as well.
Yeah.
All right, let's go head out there and.
And then you noticed I added a couple of the HVs.
Yeah.
Do those look good to you?
Yeah, I'm fine. We'll adapt if we need to.
Try to put them on points with elevation.
All right.
I mean, there's two of us, and I don't think it's gonna be any issues. But
Yeah, we're gonna.
I think Alpha's gonna be the hammer
Boys.
today. So
Y'all tap down?
sorry, my bad.
Hey Dutch, let us know when you guys are getting ready to roll to start our big party.
Guys, let's board our birds.
Yeah.
Frank, are you happy with that loadout, or do you want to change it?
It doesn't have the daggers. It's got I think it's got rockets. I'm gonna check it out first. All right, I've got 32 daggers, 4 hellfires, and 30 millimeter.
All right, you happy with that?
Yeah.
2142.
Go for 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1. Joker 4-3 is going to take comms with you and fires 1 break. Until further notice, do not push any birds on fires 1 or 2 break. If any cast comes up, he'll relay to you. I'll be on fires 2 and waiting for any birds. Over.
Okay, to repeat, 4-3 will be with me on fires 1, but do not push to fires 1. You'll be waiting on fires 2. Is that correct?
Stand by 2-1. Alright, 2-1, I say again, Joker 4-3 is going to take the initial objective with you on fires 1, break. You'll be the sole pilot on fires 1 at this time, break. The rest of the pilots will just stay on air common 1 until further notice, break. But I'll be on fires 2 in terms of any cast wreck that 4-3 will relay to you to push a bird onto fires 2. Copy?
Copy all.
Yeah, I monitored all that.
Yeah, we're just standard radio procedures for now, and I think when we need a cast wreck, we'll have to push on fires 2, so Al will set up on fires 2, and I'll stay up on fires 1.
Hey, 2-1, we're about to reach the gate now. Just let me know when you guys are lifting.
1 copies, we'll be lifting shortly. Thunder, spool him.
7.
3.
We're going to taxi out following the Little Bird, and then moving north following the route line.
7.
Okay, I'll just look. What's the order?
Little Bird, 60-60.
Moving to the active.
Watch out for the light poles.
NSA Tower, this is Thunder Flight, 3 aircraft moving to occupy the runway for northwest departure.
Guys, our route is going to take us over 2 very important points of interest, the mosque and a fob, and we'll make a big show of patrolling around it, looking at it, and whatnot.
Okay, from ISA, 2-1 and 2-2 are in the Little Bird.
A firm.
Okay.
2-2 is PIC.
7, slot 7.
You have a flight.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, I'm going to try and keep around 80 knots and I'm turning on course.
7.
3.
I'm going to arc around to the new course. Start a climb.
Guys, we're going to come up to this mosque at about 2.5k in front of us. We're going to do a left traffic orbit, maybe one orbit, and then move to the next spot and do the same thing.
I'm making a turn, trying to reacquire course. Do a left 360 around the mosque. Yeah, gonna roll it back on the course line, back up to the other one. Right turn. Okay, gonna do left turns around the fob here. Actually, maybe we'll just do shoot an approach to the landing pads, make it look like we're going in there. Slowing. Approach the fob from the south. I'll go long past the two helipads.
Okay, no joy on U-27.
Okay, we're heading south, guys.
Two, three, if you could set up at HP North. Al and I will set up at HP East. 7, dealer's choice. 4-2, Thunder 2-1. Thunder 2-1 on fires 1.
2-1, stand by, about to breach a building.
Alright, gents, I'm heading a little bit to the east here to go set up on HP East.
Devin's heading to HP South.
Right. Looks like they've already hit the compound.
Two, 3 set HP north.
I'm getting some small arms fired here at HP South, retreating to the south. Copy. I want to make sure on fires 1, I'll stand fires 2.
Two and go ahead. Two one, go ahead. Two one, this is 4-3, how copy?
4-3, this is Thunder 2-2, Commander.
Read you 5-5.
Yeah, Roger, did you get the report from Thunder 2-7? Break.
Negative, it's been pretty quiet on this end, I haven't heard anything.
Okay, Roger, so I'm with you on this net. Thunder 2-7 was at HP South, received small arms fire. Break. Thunder 2-7 has repositioned to the south. So be advised there's somebody not happy. Vicinity of HP South. How copy, over?
Copy all, is there a ISR capable craft that's able to take a look at that area?
This is 2-2,
Yeah,
I'll get with 2-1 and we'll see what we can work out for you.
Copy.
2227, I can ISR for south. Copy.
Execute.
7.
To be advised, if you can possibly ID any snipers in the vicinity of HP South. Break.
P7, you monitor 4-2.
Monitoring fires 11. I heard him. I'm looking now.
Copy. Four two 27 currently observing HP at South. Will advise if he sees anyone.
Where do you check on Fires 1? .430 checking in on Fires 1, how copy?
Yeah, 2-3 has you loud and clear. I'm monitoring only.
Copy, 2-3 relay to any CAS capable aircraft. We have positive confirmation on one-ton sniper to our southeast, approximately 800 meters, CTOP 1528. If you tally that target, you're clear to engage.
1528, roger.
2-2 is currently engaging that target.
Copy.
Eyes on.
Any CAS capable aircraft that tallies them, you're automatically cleared out until he's destroyed.
Yeah, 4-2, this is 2-2, currently engaging targets. They've popped smoke as well, so there may be more than one.
Copy, yeah, we have eyes on that.
He's no longer on the roof. He went down to the compound to the southeast of the roof.
You want the building to the southwest of that one?
Copy.
Well, that's the building where we saw the sniper. Frank and I saw him move to the building to the south.
Okay, roger, thank you. Yeah, 2-3, stand by to spool up a dagger if we don't get him this time.
I don't have direct line of sight on him. He's inside that courtyard.
I have line of sight. He went into the building.
The southernmost building.
Guys, we got it. The snipers in the 2-story on the side, on the northeast side. So I've got ISR in the building. We have it.
All right, I'm going back to the objective then.
Hey, 2-7, can you look around to see if there's anybody else out there? Because we engaged, but I'm still hearing small arms fire.
2-7 looking. They're both active inside that building. Confirm. Concur, I don't see any squirters. Oh, I see him on the first floor. Snipers on the second floor, and you got a EI on the bottom floor. Yep, I've got thermal eyes right now. Building's destroyed. Yeah, you got them both.
All right, we're rounds complete. Moving back to 4 Point East.
Uh, 4-3 on Fires 1. Can I get a clarification on which airframes are currently assigned to me and on this net?
Hey, 4-3, this is 2-2. You've got 2-2, 2-3, and 2-7 on this net, break. 2-1 is monitoring Fires 1 in case Dutch needs some be in touch with us. Over.
Copy, but I can hear Dutch actively communicating on Fires 2, so I'm trying to clarify on who's not just monitoring the net, but operating on this net versus the other one.
Right now you have all of the birds on your net. Over. Air Mission Commander 2-1 is talking to Dutch on the other Fires channel.
Copy, so he's relaying orders to you. Got it. Understood.
Two-1, 2-7, interrogative. Over 1. Are we supposed to be marking trash on map? Trash, what do you mean? trash piles that could be IEDs. That was not in the brief, but it might be appreciated.
Acknowledged.
All right, I saw at least one guy is cuffed, being escorted.
I see one time's body bag being moved out too.
Confirmed.
All right, listen up.
All call signs is 4-3. Just to confirm, you guys did not spot any squatters.
Okay, listen up.
From the objective
We're looking
area
for a red Chevy
during
Tahoe.
our assault.
He doesn't know where it is, but we need to spot it and find it. He also recommends we get some altitude if there's some air defense issues around here. So that's from 4-2.
Stand by.
Chevy Tahoe located grid 0632022. 063. Say grid again.
063022 will be marking with a red marker in just a second.
Copy.
4-3. This is 2-2. Send again.
2-2, I was just asking for a general confirmation. You guys not observed any squatters leaving the objective area during our assault.
This is 2-2. I do not believe there were any squirters. However, we have located the Chevy Tahoe that we were instructed to take a look for. But again, I'll canvass everybody, but I don't think we had any squirters. Over.
Copy, I'm tracking that.
Thunder, this is Thunder 2-2. Did anybody see any squirters coming out of the complex as they did their assault over?
It's 2-3 negative, and is that mark on there, 2-7?
2-7 negative, and the mark is on. I'm hovering almost on top of it right now.
So there is no mark on the map.
4-3-2-2 negative squirters by any of the
I tell
other
that mark
elements.
on the map, Red Tahoe. In the town of Gorgon, or Gorkon.
Copy. Just provide information on that Red Tahoe and any targets in the vicinity when able.
7, this is 1.
Send for 7.
See if you can PID the person in the Tahoe, either the driver or the person in the passenger seat. It might be one of our HVIs.
Acknowledge you'll have to reposition because I'm hovering over top of it right now.
Raj.
No visual from my position.
Yeah, it's far south.
823, you may want to reposition to west.
Okay, mind the store while I move.
Blue.
Two 7 moving east so I can get PID on it.
Be advised, ground force getting ready to roll out.
Two 7, you monitor 2-3 is moving to HP west.
2-7 acknowledges all, yes.
2 out.
Ground team is en route time now.
Four 3-2-2.
Do go ahead.
Roger, be advised, Thunder 2-3, reposition to HP west time now.
Copy, Charlie
All
Mike.
Thunder, this is 2-1. 2-7, maintain monitor of the red vehicle. Other vehicles, we're going to just
ground
support
element is currently
Vipers
RTV.
move back to the base. I think we're just going to bring it all down at this point.
2127 Red Tahoe is squirting out of the AO. I have eyes on him.
Copy that.
Alright, 2-3 has eyes on technical armed 3 individuals.
7 from 1, no ROE weapons cold, stay out of sight, just monitor and follow.
7 acknowledges all.
Mark blue 0 on the map.
2-3, stand by.
Vehicle is stopped.
Still defensive, stay out of sight, 2-3. Maintain eyes on that vehicle, and unless he shoots or does a threatening motion, we can't release weapons.
Acknowledge all. I've got my laser on him. I changed my code to 1117.
What's your current location, 7?
078025. Vehicle is hauling ass.
So he's going southeast toward the Murabat town, right?
Looks like it.
All right, Little Bird's going to follow you, Richie.
I'm stationary. Did you want me to track him?
Okay, Richie, can you confirm his location again? You don't have to give me a grid, just general geographic.
He's continually moving. Hang on. Let me wait and see if he's going to stop. Hang on.
This is direction of movement.
Southwest.
West, copy that. So I misread your grid.
Yeah, I'm stationary. It's 078025, but he's moving farther.
7, we're below you. Moving.
Richie,
He's
do you have a grid on the
4,300
truck?
meters away from me, and I can give you a grid. Looks like he stopped.
It might be quicker to just mark it with a red dot.
Red 3.
Be red 3.
I'll stay with blue, Richie. You stay with red.
Hey, firm. Red 4 now. Stationary at Red 4.
Tactical and man pad at Riquet.
Two 2127, he's to your right.
Copy. We just had to dip behind the hills once we saw that.
Hey, firm. Vehicle's moving. Traveling northwest now.
D7, do you still have eyes on?
Yes, it stopped. Wait 1. Red 5, grid 020013. Correction, it just jumped. New grid, wait 1.
You just flew over Blue Zero, stationary technical.
Okay, technical at Blue Zero.
Red 6 017013.
Amber fuel.
Copy 2-3.
We've got dismounts. Confirmed they got out at the oil facility.
Okay, be advised, 2-2 is taking fire from unknown location.
Is that red vehicle stationary or moving?
Stationary just outside that those oil tank area. One times technical inside that compound.
Alright, give me a fuel state, everybody.
2-3's Amber.
7.
Seven's at
Richie.
60%.
Did you say again, fuel?
60%.
Alright, Richie, you got the most fuel. You're staying. The rest of us are RTB for fuel.
Acknowledged all.
Alright, 2-3's RTB.
27 engaged by man pads going down. Can you give me a grid? See ya. We have eyes on your crash site, coming in to get you. Richie, pop smoke.
Two threes on deck.
Richie, get small for a quick second. Richie, come to us.
All right, 2-3's refueled. You want me to go back out there?
Move on.
Came in broken. Say again.
We're airborne RTB.
Okay. So you want me to stay put?
Go ahead and RTB. We're going to be home shortly.
I'm on the ground. I refueled. All right. I'll just stay put.
Thunder 2-2 is inbound, runway 00 from the south, long final 3K. Thunder 22 short final runway 00. They all at the talk, or where's everybody?
Yeah, I can hear them. They're over here in the talk. Yeah, what's up?
Let them have it, Al.
Hey, does he need a Delta?
Who?
6.
Richie might. He's still got some owies, but I think they went away, or I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Hey, Deadly, can you come over to the near the helicopters? I want you to check on fucking
Yeah.
one of the pilots here.
For some reason, my health dummy says no changes. There's nothing yellow or anything, but it's telling me I've lost blood and I have large tears.
Like anal
We'll have,
tears?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you're bleeding. That's
He has
It's okay.
anal tearing.
The professional band-aider is here.
Who's got anal tearing?
That would be me.
Ooh, well, bend over.
Is that Al back there?
On at the Air Force ground crew for not doing anything.
Okay.
So, 6, what we're thinking is we're checking it out with the darter right now, or the switchblade. Is 2 roof landings with 2 little birds.
Okay.
How's your pain?
If that's doable.
What kind of buildings are those?
I don't know. We're checking right now. If they're fucking weird, then obviously we'll have to land.
That building that you have marked as landing pad 2, there's 4 EI in there, 2 on the top floor and 2 on the bottom.
Okay. No one on the roof?
No one else on the roof. And in the building across, I got a couple of heat signatures, but I got shot.
Gotcha.
And there is a armed technical out in the front door.
Armed tech?
Yeah, it had a
Manned
Dishka
or
on
unmanned?
it. It was unmanned, but it had a Dishka on the top. Nobody was in it.
The one at Blue Zero that's not there anymore, it's still marked. It was manned with 3 dudes sitting around the vehicle.
Oh, this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And where I put CSR location is where we picked up Richie. There was a fire team around Hill 201 to the north. And some crew serve weapons up there.
Yeah. we were getting peppered by PK.
Okay. So then probably have to come in from the north.
Yeah.
Or we could hit them with hellfires or something.
Now, any of those buildings in the, because that's the oil refiner, so there's a bunch of like pipes and stacks and shit, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Both sides, if you want to do that.
Yeah,
Four
just here
large.
and
Yeah, these 4 large squares are oil tanks. The rest are just buildings.
Okay.
I would,
And
go ahead, I'm sorry.
oh, and they're the ones that you have marked 3 through 10,
Mhm.
with the exception of 5. Those are all the mud huts. What we're standard seeing here, but 5 is a not reinforced but a more modern building.
Okay.
You said the ones I just marked are all
Those are oil tanks.
Oil tanks. Okay.
All right. Can I make a recommendation that since we took fire from the south coming in from the north, that maybe we come in this way and use the terrain down here to block
do
as long
that?
as possible? Well, I mean, if they've got weapons up there, and there's people shooting at us, then coming in across the open ground is probably something of a
Yeah.
risk.
That's true.
Okay.
So coming in this way, and we can come down to somewhere down here and split, and one goes up if we want to land on both sides of the objective.
Okay,
But
so we'll be down like off the south edge of the map, you're saying?
So just basically come down this way. I don't know if we got that one tech with manpad though. I don't know if we want to go there.
That's what shot me.
Yeah. Okay. So.
I mean, we can if you guys are kinetic enough about that, it's we can hit that on the way down there.
Well,
I mean, honestly, the escort bird, if we have both birds on the exterior here, following the terrain or staying behind the peaks, and then have the escort bird schwack the manpad and maybe the technical if possible, that we should have a clear line of sight towards the objective, no? Or was there even more along the road?
No, we should. So here's what I'm thinking then. 2 little birds, an AH-6, and then a DAP for long range cover. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
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 Yep.
I think having the DAP come out and see if you can acquire this target and deal with it, because then you can come in this way and stay real low, use the terrain as best you can.
I like it.
Come in this way.
Just FYI, if we're doing 2, did you say 2 AH-6s?
No, 1.
6? Oh, 1. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we don't have enough pilots for 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yep, because we need 2 little birds with 6
I
men.
think he meant MH6.
Yeah, he said AH-6, didn't he?
We're going
Okay.
to 2
I say
MH6s
words
and
and
1
they
DAP.
mean things, and then
Yeah.
I say words and they mean other things.
So are these blue routes to Dagger and Venom? Those are backups, and initial will be on the roof if possible. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I missed that part. Sorry. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna bring
let
that
me
up in
get
a
clear on that. Do you still want a roof landing so Dagger and Venom are contingency
Correct.
LZs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
If you guys approach and you see that the roof is pretty much a no-go due to speed or elevation, just get us on the deck near LZ Dagger or Venom. We can bump in from the north and we can bump in from that.
Or if it's just super hot and you don't want to like hover over that for a second, just say
Okay.
fuck it and put us outside.
I'm gonna head over to Butler real quick.
Yep.
So if one's hot, do you want both to go to the LZs, or if
if either has to wave off, we'll wave both.
Copy all. All right. So Bob, when we're popping over top of this ridge line right here, we should be able to make. Now, what we could do is we can have. I'm assuming you're going to have Frank continue the DAP op.
Yep. So we're going to have eyes on the LZ long before we get there.
Right. So I'm saying is Frank can come up here, vicinity 3-5, wherever he wants to, deal with that man pad and at least in the truck, and then reposition such that he can observe the 2 buildings and tell us what it is. So we should know whether we're going to the LZs or to the roofs before we get there.
All right.
Yeah, they're on that right now. I think Duchess.
That would be ideal.
Okay.
I don't think building 2 has an enterable roof, but I think building 1 does, but it's fuzzy. I don't remember.
Is building 2 a 1-story or 2-story or what?
It is a 2-story, kind of one of those L 2 stories that we've been seeing, like the one you schwacked earlier with the sniper.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you guys have rappel ropes or anything, or?
We'll bring ropes to both teams just in case.
Okay.
But it'll probably be. You'll probably take a few shots, right? So if it doesn't look doable, just fucking call all off, and we'll get off on the ground outside.
Okay. So, do you want to wait and give Frank to clear Frank hot to shoot things, or do you want him to go ahead and as soon as he sees bad guys start schwacking them?
A6.
Well, I think the man pad and the Dishka truck should be taken out before
Agreed.
we even get in the
Yeah.
area.
Do
I
you
don't
mean
think we
like
need
after?
to worry about that. I mean,
Yeah,
you can
no, what
just
I'm
tell
saying
us.
is I think before we launch, Frank's got to say, okay, the 2 targets are done, or one of them's done. So like if he can get the Dishka, but he can't get the tech or whatever.
What's the
then we
decision
could-
point?
What's the decision point for him to go look at the LZs?
Let's put it right here. About a 4.5-minute flight.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that says we can't slow down.
So
All right.
there's a decision point. So the little birds will be around 80 knots.
Yeah.
That's a little over 3 kilometers a minute.
Yep. So that what I was aiming at, the question I was asking is, hopefully Frank will be able to observe the target area and the LZs prior to us getting there, and then he can. My question was, if he sees bad guys, is he cleared hot to immediately start engaging them in order to suppress them as we make our approach?
Okay, bad guys where? Are you talking about on the
on the LZ, or excuse me, in the objective?
In the objective, no, because we have potential HVIs in there.
All right.
But anything outside of those walls, go for it.
Okay, so here's my plan. We're going to release Frank. Richie, I'm going to give you H6 duty, and then Al and I will fly the little birds. I'll fly Alpha, Al will fly Bravo.
Confirm.
We have a decision point on the southbound leg of the route, and then we have a final decision point that we're going to cross at that road junction down there, Al, where we decide whether or not to hit the roof or hit the contingency LZs.
Okay. Second question: if building 2 is not integral from the roof, do you want to land there anyways, or do you want to shift over to building 1?
Well, no, building 1 will belong to the other bird.
No, I got that. But what I'm saying is, bird 1 lands and then gets out, and then bird 2 comes in and drops on the same.
I think these guys want a simultaneous landing.
Yeah, we can repel off.
Okay,
Worst case scenario, we'll just suppress from there.
That's fine. Just want to make sure that
We'll make sure we load our loadout into the bird so they'll have ropes on board.
And just as
it's good to have that contingency, though. What's up?
Just as a minor point of intelligence, when they got out of the Red Tahoe, I saw both of them run into Building 1.
Building 1? Okay.
Oh, but that's been a while, though, huh?
Yeah. And
We should
I've been
probably
shot
get
down
the
since
DAP
then.
up sooner rather than
Okay.
later, because a lot of this depends on them being able to
Frank?
get as much done as possible as soon as possible.
All right, when I see those guys, I will not wait for a code word. I will kill them.
Yep.
You're the man, Frank.
All right.
Get them for me.
Room temperature.
Bob, building 1 or building 2? Which one do you want?
I'm taking 1, you're taking 2. So I think which team is
Anaze traffic, Thunder 2-3 helicopter pads, present position departure south, Anaze.
2321.
2-3.
Be going on fires 2.
Okay, so I will be going on fires 2. Yeah, first part of your transmission cut out. All I heard was fires 2. You want me on fires 2?
That's affirmative. I want you on fires 2.
Com check, fires 2. That's just under 2-3.
Good check, 2-3, help me.
Roger out. This is 2-3. No joy from this position. Moving a little bit closer south and west.
Roger.
2-3 rifle.
Copy 2-3 rifle.
Man pad is down.
Two three, this is 4-2. I'm back on comms. I got relay from 2-2 here that you popped the man pad. Copy. Over.
This is 2-3 Roger.
Report our birds.
Okay, original Blue Zero Dishka not seen. Continuing to scan.
Copy. Be advised, we're mounting up now.
Roger.
Alright. Order of flight will be 27 2122.
And Joker 2-3. Original Blue Zero Dishka not seen. Continuing to scan the area.
We'll do a northern departure. We'll do the U-turn right off the departure into the runway and then follow the blue route. 7. One is spooling.
2-3, this is Joker 4-2. I copy 5x5.
2-1 shows all in. 2-2, how
Roger,
about
you
you?
got my last?
Bought the Dishcom?
Yeah, that vehicle's not there anymore. It's just a dismount sitting around smoking and joking.
2721, you may lead us out.
Roger.
Okay,
7
objective. I see hot spots inside the buildings. None outside.
Copy, break. Be advised, you are Type 2 control on any targets on the exterior of the compounds. 111 is internal, break. As for any QRF coming from the north, west, or south, just get eyes on and cleared with me, over.
7, you may taxi.
Roger, type 2 external of the compound when 1-1's internal.
Going trail.
Roger.
All right, 2-3 is going to move in a little bit closer to the west. I'm going to be high, so no factor to you.
2722 flight.
Accelerating to 40.
Al, I'm going to go to right side. Check left side.
All right, I got the right.
One saddled.
2 saddle.
Accelerating to 50, beginning left turn onto course. Gonna do the U-turn now.
All right.
2-3 interrogative. Are those dismounts are going to be on our path of infill, over?
2-3 repeat.
No, negative. That Dishka was north of their route, north of your route. Okay, I've got a green triangle here, just the northeast of the objective. Scanning.
be the drone. Slowing to 80. Crossing decision point.
2-2, how are we looking?
By me.
Frank, how's it look?
Yeah, the objective looks clean. I thought 2-7 was leading you in.
He's leading us in, but he's right in front of us.
Okay, I misunderstood. I thought he was going to clear the objective for you as the escort gunship. It's clear.
Bet, thank you.
Climbing.
Okay, technical 2-3 rifle.
Turning.
Hey, 2-1, 2-2, recommend that when we get to about 3 clicks, 2-7, go ahead and accelerate away and start taking the close look.
Concur.
2-7.
Eyes on you, 2-3. On your 4 o'clock.
2-3, we are at your 2 o'clock low crossing.
Okay.
Turning inbound.
Hey, 2-7, go ahead and accelerate forward.
2-7 accelerating.
One is lead.
Slowing.
All right, ask 1-1. There's a technical on the southeast corner of that complex.
The objective?
No, there's a town south of the objective.
Well, I'm slowing to 80 and going nap of the earth.
Copy. Intro.
It should be no factor, but just in case QRF starts squirting out, I'm going to hit him.
Copy.
$55 knots. I'm going to pick it up to 70.
All right, compound looks clear from this vantage. How about you, 2-7?
Nobody shot me.
The ice.
It's ice. Go ahead and go. I'm circling.
All right, we're committing to the roof.
Okay, both roofs look clear. The one to the south has got a small outcropping that looks like the stairwell, so be careful of that.
Thank you.
Monitored.
I'm being engaged by what? radar truck behind me. Yep, you got your laser on it out, Frank.
2-3 rifle.
Two three, we got eyes on black smoke west of the ASLs. Possibly 27 down.
No,
27's
that
hit,
was
but I'm not
a stand by. What was that?
7's hit, a red anti-tarc. I'm gonna head back to base for for repairs.
Okay. Yeah, 2-7 is RTB. That was a Dishka technical that I took out.
2-2's off to the east. 2-1 status.
Clear.
South.
Moving south.
Okay, lift birds are clear south.
Copy, we're going
2-7
internal.
status.
Roger that.
Red tail rotor, yellow hull, yellow engine, RTB for repairs.
Copy.
Okay, little birds, just watch out for that black smoke on the west. That's a hot compound.
Copy. Hot compound to the west. I'm going to hold over by you.
Yeah, there's a black smoke spewing up, so you should no have problem seeing it.
Callie, I'm
Break,
heading over
2-2.
towards you.
Go to HP South with 2-1.
Copy. HP south.
Two three, we got eyes on contacts from the west. Break. Town of Kazaa. Break.
Tally.
DTAB 1639er. Grid 010011.
Rifle. Okay, Dishka destroyed. Engaging dismounts.
So we put them on the wrong roof, but we did what we were briefed, so we'll work that out in the AR.
Marked 2 and landed on 2.
2, but they got the colors backwards. I guess that's our fault somehow. We'll figure it out. Two 7 on approach.
Two three BHA.
Dismounts appear to be neutralized. I'm keeping an eye on them. They're not moving past that stone wall towards your position.
Roger, just keep an eye on them for now. Break. Still securing the compounds. Break. What's the status on 2-7?
Yeah, 2-7 is back at base. You've got a vehicle I'm spotting. He's moving south, paralleling your objective. If he moves towards your position, which he might, we'll take him out.
Copy. If he's showing hostile intent, you're cleared hot type 3.
Well, he is a Dishka man, so I'll keep an eye out.
One, 2-2, notice LZ Black is inside the compound. Break. We're in building 4 right now.
Copy that. I see it.
2127 interrogative. Set it. Want me back in an AH6 or bring something else? Yeah, I think an AH6 would be the most useful right now because you can do ISR as well as CAS. Safer. I have a feeling this area to the west of the target is going to get, they're going to get a little frosty and you may have to deal with it. Safer. Frank anyway.
Ground elements now in building 3 and 5.
Two, 3, 4, 2, break. You got eyes on any EI on top of the oil towers, over?
I see EIs from the south moving your position, engaging.
Copy.
Two 2127 returning to the AO2 mics. Roger.
Ground elements remain in buildings 3 and 5.
27, what are you coming in?
AH6, I'll be there in 90 seconds.
Roger, southwest of the objective, there are dismounts moving north, trying to flank. That would be good for gun runs and rockets.
7 acknowledges.
And we are type 2 outside of the compound.
Yeah, check in with 4-2 when you get within range, Rich. Acknowledged.
Ground elements now in buildings 2, 3, and 4.
2, 3, we are taking contact bearing 297 from building 5, break. Approximately 500 meters out to the west and north. I'll copy.
Yep, Roger, I'm engaging 27's inbound as well. He'll check in with you. He might do gun runs and rockets. Engaging now.
Four 227 inbound 30 seconds. 1 times AH6 standard alpha package loadout.
27, tally smoke.
Seven tallies red smoke.
Copy, red smoke. If you are able to engage, you are cleared hot.
7.
Viper is still engaging targets inside the objective.
You've got dismounts on the south side of that structure.
Disregard that green. Seven, if you're able, or yeah, 27, if you're able to break. 3, if you're able to assist 27, you're cleared hot.
Yeah, 2-3, I was directing him on the last one.
I heard that laugh.
Dismounts on the south side, I think they moved east.
2-3, can you identify which building?
There's a building northeast of the objective, about I'd say about 300-400 meters.
So they're not inside the objective.
No, not those bad guys that we were just
3, we got
engaging.
eyes on one-time shooter in the white smoke to our southeast, over.
Looking. I see your smoke.
Will do.
That is enemy
Frank, can you
smoke,
put a
over.
mark in that for him?
Rifle. Firing again.
We may be taking fire.
Okay, EI's down.
I think that's coming from the target. I don't think that's us.
Yeah, I thought I heard a bullet whiz by, but I haven't heard anything else. I'll let you know if it happens.
I have eyes on white smoke east of the target.
Thanks.
2-7, I'm seeing white smoke east of the target, probable enemy.
2-3's engaging that. Taking small arms fire over this town right now that I'm flying over.
Hey, Joker, I've got a person
Roger,
with
2-7,
binoculars
that's that
west
area
of
that
the
2-3 was talking about with the
compound.
gas station.
He's
There's
not
probably
armed.
enemy activity there.
Observing.
Roger, in the next town over, or break closer?
No, he's north of that town, west your position. Looks like he might be carrying a weapon. He's carrying a weapon. He's out. I'm taking him out.
But
You were gonna say something?
2-3, say again, last.
Yeah, I thought I stepped on you. You were gonna say something?
That by 2-3. Two 2-7, interrogative. What's our best exfil from here, break? Advise on LZ Dagger or Venom, over.
2-3 standby.
4227 was being engaged by technical 1 times north, near HP North, eliminated.
Watch 2-7, continue to engage.
2-7.
Yeah, both are clear at the moment. I'd say Venom probably because it's flatter.
Dally, Venom.
Viper now in buildings 1, 2, and 4.
2-7, what's your status?
7 is green, was being engaged by technical and eliminated it.
Okay, that must be the smoke column I see.
A firm in with catastrophic.
Yeah, if you guys had your druthers, where do you want to pick them up? Venom or Dagger?
Well, the plan as I understood it was that each team were to go to its respective LZ, but I don't know that anyone understood that.
Okay, you're talking about for the exfil.
But we never worked that out because I never got anyone's attention long enough to work it out.
Okay, I'm just asking because Dutch asked me which LZ looks tenable from my position, and I gave him Venom, which is on the north side.
It is.
Okay, we'll play it by ear.
2-3 ammo count.
I got 7 daggers, and I'm full on Hellfires, 4, and
2-3, 4-2,
minigun.
break. Taking direct small arms fire from our west break. Next peak over 270, 500 meters out. Valley west smoke.
7, are you seeing any activity in that area west of the target?
Roger, 2-7, you tally that smoke?
Negative. 2-7 is being engaged by technical. Wait 1.
Yeah, if you tell me where that technical is, I might be able to take him out for you.
Old town called Kazaa. It's the vehicle that just went catastrophic.
Yeah, that's the compound I took out the initial 8 Dishka from.
I guess you did. What's this white smoke? Is that? White smoke is enemy enemy infantry. Be advised, you're still type 2, I think.
Two 7, do you have 2-3? Do you have eyes on the white smoke to our southwest in the valley? Over.
I do, as well as 2-7, but I don't see any hot spots.
Roger. Are you able to put a hellfire between the rocks and the trees just in case? Over.
Affirmative. On the way.
Copy.
2-7 cold west. 2-7, what is you hitting that town over there? That was a technical. They made the mistake of shooting at me. Last mistake they ever made.
4-3-2-2.
Front channel.
We got a possible sniper to our southeast bearing 126.
Roger, sniper southeast looking.
Possibly in the next town over, break.
Yeah, I got multiple
Hey,
dismounts.
2-3-2-2. 4-3 indicates that they're taking sporadic fire from the southeast of the objective.
I'm talking to him right now.
Copy out.
Yeah, there's 4 dismounts moving south from that orchard complex. Tally the sniper, engage. Tally sniper engaging. Sniper down.
All stations, we got a fire team moving into the white smoke northeast of our location in the valley, over.
2-3 looking.
7, right underneath you.
2-7 is on the smoke.
Okay, that's you.
Going in for a gun run. Do you have eyes on the other side of that smoke, or is it in defilade from you?
No, I don't see anything. No hot spots. You. Looks like you shot him in the tree line there.
Al, they're going to put us in the street. I'm going to land a little north of that to get clear of that building and across the street. Two 2-7 gun run complete.
Copy 2-7. Set up according to the west of the AO break. Pulling up the birds to our southwest. Step 1657. Tally.
2-7 heading west.
2-3. Cover 2-7 in the north of the AO. You're cleared hot type 3.
2-3, roger.
Now they put a couple markers on the friggin' computer for pickup. They're south and on the road south of the target.
Yeah, roger, seen. I'll take the westernmost one.
I don't know why I have to use the C-tab for that.
2723 dismounts south of the objective and defilade from me at this position. I'm going to mark it.
He put some LZs for us to pick him up at the road south of
3,
the
I tally your last on the
target
dismount
area
break.
in the curve
We're
of the
still
road. You
getting
see the
1-1
instructions of the
situated,
light
over.
poles.
Roger, blue marker 0.
Copy. If able, you're cleared hot.
Unable from my vantage point, I was relaying it to 27.
Roger.
Frank, where's that marker?
Blue 0 and defilade, you just flew right over it.
I see blue 0.
Two 327 172 degrees from the current position of the good guys. There apparently is a squad or something in the open. Over.
Yeah, I see 4 dismounts engaging.
Go low, Bob.
I'm gonna keep it slow, like 50 knots.
Okay, directly below you and east are 3 dismounts in the open. Yep, looks like it's your 12 o'clock. You see him?
Yeah, no, not now, but I hear him.
We got trees and shit, and we got enemies.
Hey, I
under
got a
us,
whole
so
bunch
that's
of
awesome.
guys. Break. I got a whole bunch of guys just below me now.
Yep, break. Al, I'm breaking east.
Roger, behind you. Don't go right back to Bravo or where we were because they're right on the flight path.
All right. All right, is it clear to engage to the south?
Affirm.
Let's try for a second approach going back in.
Okay, I got 2 daggers left.
All right, we're inbound for the LC now.
Two 7, that line of rocks just south of the objective. They look like they're hiding in there. A couple of them.
Committed.
But I'm going slow to blow this smoke away.
Yeah, bad angle. All your ricochets are going to the lift birds.
Saw that.
The deck.
Bad angle, but I'm okay.
It's okay, Al. You're good. Lifting. One is RTB.
Two's lifting.
All stations, your type 3 control.
Two, I'm at
we are
the
lifting
FDP right
RTB.
now, about 50 knots.
2-3.
2-7.
Be advised, you're in the valley south of the blue smoke.
Thunder Elements, this is 2 on RTB.
Yeah, roger, RTB.
Al, I'm 100 degrees, about 66 knots, 200 feet.
I'm coming up saddle 5.
Picking up to 80.
Just be advised, there might still be some man pads out here.
Let's get low, baby.
All right, I'm scanning your path.
Alright, let's haul ass, full collective.
Go ahead, 2-7, join up with the other two if able, and I'll follow up to bring up the rear.
7 acknowledges. Al, I think we're clear. I'm going to slow to 90.
A firm.
Starting my turn.
All right, 2-3's braking station. RTB.
2-7 status.
4 kilometers to your southeast. Correction, southwest.
327, good shooting out there.
7, are you airborne or are you mud?
2-3, roger.
7's airborne.
What's your guys' ammo count looking like?
Winchester dagger on me.
Al, I'm going to follow this route until we get the field in sight. I'm going to do a straight in approach to runway 36.
No shit, you started off with like 1300?
2600, I've got 500 left. Two unfilled in sight, going final approach, runway 36.
2 intro.
So. Ready. 60. 50. 35, turning off right here. All right, let's watch these light poles. I'm gonna go right back to my spot here. On deck. Put on deck.
Three's on deck. 2-3 spooling now.